Hello guys, today we're gonna do we want normal speed. Today we want to do the fast castle tutorial and do boom for eagle warrior. We're gonna do fast castle and boom tutorial. Reason why we want to choose Aztec here is that many people have difficulties getting into a really fast Imperial with Aztec and doing the early pressure with the eagles. Usually you want to get Imperial about 27 minutes and the eagles floating already. Reason being is that if you get too late with the Aztecs in a team game, for example, it's really hurtful because the opponent, if you get minute 30, 31, the opponent will already have the paladins, for example, or champions. They will basically get time to counter you. So you want to do it as fast as possible, and that's what we're going to try to do today. And we will do it with walling, and we can do it with a loom at the beginning, pretending that we are, for example, a flank in a Black Forest game. So let's get started and see how it goes. Also, I'm just gonna warn that I'm a bit sick, might be coughing a little bit during the game. I hope that will be okay. Let's go for it. Okay, so what we do is send two houses here, and this woman goes to build a wall. First we want to make one villager though, and she can even wall with houses here. Since it's a 1v1, can only wall with houses, fine. Then we have the sheep here, just take them with the veil, make the loom, and wait for the sheep to arrive. So, to do the fast castle, we have to start with 6 villagers of sheep. It's the basic for everything and pretty standard. You will find this a fast castle guide anywhere on YouTube, but we'll do it anyway. Just cover it up one more time. So I want to use my eagle to gather sheep. I want to look around where I want to place my lumber camp. Not very good places to place here. I'm thinking that maybe here could be fine, or here. I haven't really decided yet, but I think I will do it here. So I have 6 on sheep, gotta do the lumber camp now. I decided that I want to do it here. There's a big wood line here. Here can run out. Maybe the villager will be stupid and run around. Who knows? I see I have extra boards, but I'm not gonna use them. You don't have extra boards normally every time, so it wouldn't be a really fair and square guide if I took extra resources. Alright, great timing to do a guide when I'm sick, but this is probably the time I will have. I'm going to Neely's apartment cup soon, and that's why I'm having to rush these guides a little bit. I'm planning on doing a bit more with TC placement and stuff. I could pull it off in this guide as well, but I want to do a specific one for that. Now we put 4 on wood, and then we start thinking about taking boar. Putting this one to sheep, and I will take this boar. Usually the timing with the boar is that you want the boar back to your TC until the 4 sheep is eaten. So you want 4 sheep left when the boar is coming in. This time I will make it, but let's say the boar was further away, then you could have taken that villager that went to wood there and taken the sheep boar with that one instead and gone on fort with the next will. There's also a way you could have done it, so I'm gonna take it here, garrison the villager. The sheep is just finished just in time. I will make a house next to the berries, and I will go for the berries with 3-4 villagers. The timing on the next boar, you will see it when this boar hits about 140 food. Then it's time to go for the next boar with the next villager, or a villager taking the boar. But for now, we're going to take the berries, and we pay attention to the boar. We are walled, we're safe, we're fine with the houses, everything's going smooth. There's no need to panic, be hurrying up here or anything. I can even plan if I want to lure my deer and stuff like that. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but I'm going 25 pop from Feudal from Dark Age to Feudal, and 27 pop to Castle Age. Fairly standard. Now it's 99. I didn't pay attention for a bit, so I've taken the girl on on the boar now, and I'm going to take the boar. So what's happened now is that I won't be in time to come back, so I will have to take a sheep. That means I'm gonna be one less sheep, but it should be fine since you can lure deer and stuff. Also, my starting to get house, so I can take one bear villager and just make a house, no problem. And since you just took a sheep, you don't want to take the boar right away. So usually what I do, just delay the boar if you can. If not, it's fine, you can take it. I like to delay it. Now we can take it. The sheep only has 20 food on it, it's fine. And now we take the rest with the boar. And then pop 20, I like to go for a secondary lumber camp while I'm luring deer in. I'm just gonna place the lumber camp here, the second one where I wanted it. The first one initially was still pretty skeptical where, but just gonna go with it. I'm not gonna start to build farms yet, because I still have a lot of hunt to get under my TC. And since we're going relatively fast, just gotta get that hunt going, and I can start placing the farms. And hopefully we will make the 25 pop happen. I will start placing a farm on when the 22nd villager hitting in. And just keep luring deer. We'll start adding a couple more to the woodline until the 24th population. I'm gonna start taking the sheep with it since the boar is dead. While I keep trying to lure deer. As you can see, my eco's running fine, no worries. With Aztec you have 100 gold, so you only need to put 2 on gold. I will put the 23 population, I'm sorry, not 24. You can still take... so you can take 2 on gold with the Aztecs. There's also another way to do it, but I can show you that later. That doesn't involve gold, but using the market. But with Aztecs, putting 2 on gold is perfectly fine. And we click Feudal 25, make a house. And actually this girl can go on the gold. And this girl can go back to food, because I don't want to waste time here. We have to mine the gold ASAP. So I'm gonna put 2 more from the food over to the wood. So now we have 8 villagers chopping for wood. Don't need more than that. Completely fine. And we keep luring deer. 2 deer left. Should be able to hit Castle Age. We hope, right? Just gotta hope. I've been playing Black Forest ever since I started the game. I'm still playing Black Forest here and there. And it's been a map where I learned all kinds of ways to get up to Castle Age and how to get my boom going. There's plenty of ways to do it, but this is like one of my standard ways to get up to the Castle Age fast as possible. You can see now we have enough wood for Market Blacksmith. The sheep's running out, we can take 2 on farms, we can put 3 on wood, and we can still lure in a deer. And these 3, these are the ones that are planned to go for the market and blacksmith. So we put them out, getting ready to put the market blacksmith, luring the deer in. Market, blacksmith, 3 over there. The 2 new villagers, they go into deer as well. You want to make 2 villagers making the market, because the market has more HP, or it takes longer to build rather, because it's a bigger building. And then you want 1 villager on the blacksmith. You don't want 1 on the market, 1 on the blacksmith, because then you will be delayed. We force drop the food, and we're missing a little bit of gold, but now we can click up a reasonably good time. So now we want to put these 3 over to wood, so that we can be ready to drop 2 town centers right away when we're up. And when these are done, I will put them to straggler trees, and I will do the economy upgrades. I will look for town center spots while I'm upping. This one looks good one, and this one also looks good. I will explain more about that in the next guide where I do TC placement guide. But for now, we'll just go with it. And these villagers are the ones I'm planning to do the town centers with. So I'm doing the eco upgrades now. Rose color wood upgrade. Don't need the gold mining upgrade yet, but you can do that later. Okay, I just had to cough. And now, when I hit cast age, I want to find it, go to the, like before though. Before I want to hitting cast age, I want to go a little bit early to the place I want to go. You don't want to go when you hit the cast age, because then your TC get delayed. About 80%, move 2 groups of villagers to where you want to place your TCs. And then focus that you want to do the economy upgrade, the Bosa. Not anything else, just the Bosa. Just when you hit cast age. So now I'm going to move out with them. We're going to get about 15 minute cast age. Should be decent. And will definitely impress your friends in 15 plus Black Forest games if you're playing that. And you'll be the king of the Aztecs for sure. So find your TC placement, start creating villagers, and queue up for Bosa. Also, you can see we kept 2 on gold, which means, okay, if we need to keep this TC going, if we're lacking a bit of food, buy food. But we'll see if we can not do that. But I always do that when I boom in Black Forest. No matter what, I use the market. I keep this gold going, and I buy food all the time. There's no other way around it. Well, there is a way around it, but that's how I do it. So I placed 2 town centers. These berry villagers are soon done. And you can see I kept a lot of wood for them to build farms. So we'll keep doing that. And I'm housed, classic. But I will get the TCs up very soon. But my mistake, of course, being housed. Mistakes happen in games, so you cannot expect everything to be perfect. TCs, of course, counts as houses. So what I'll do is, for now, focus on wood and food. And not add anyone to gold or stone. Wood and food, make farms, get the TCs working, buy 100 food, and just keep my economy going like crazy right now. Cycle through TCs, farms needs to go up. If you want enough farms, I mean villagers to work from these TCs, you need enough farms all the time. As soon as you have wood available, make a farm. Also, what is nice to do is you take one villager and you assign him to make houses all the time. That way is the greatest way to not get housed during the game. Don't really have greatest places to place farms now, but there's always time to build mills and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to avoid the mills for now, because they cost a lot of wood and then we'll miss out on almost 2 farms. So for now I will keep doing the farms close as possible to the town centers. So what I wanted to do, the timing one I want to get is about 26 to 27 minute Imperial. Therefore I need to click Imperial at about 24 minutes. And that's why I need the farms going ASAP. And also now even start to add on gold, because it's even getting close to 24 minutes now. So about 90 minutes, you can put 1 TC, go to gold, rest, make farms. Aztec economy is known to be pretty amazing for quick uptimes, so just do this. Just do this build and should be way to go. Assigning this guy to houses all the time prevents me from getting housed. This girl can chop straggler tree until I can afford a new farm. I can afford a new farm here as well. Make more houses. And you can see my food is going up really rapidly right now. So now it's time to get wheelbarrow. in the 20, it's perfect time. You have 54 pot, 53 villagers. You want to assign these two probably to gold as well. You can kind of feel it, like, okay, my food is going really rapidly up, my gold is lacking a little bit. You assign 2 extra villagers from the wood to gold instead of putting them on the farms. And you just keep your TCs pumping all the time. You can replace your lumber camp. Because when the lumber camp gets, like, the lumberjacks get further away from lumber camp always important to replace. And now start adding gold, you can get the gold mining upgrade. And so now you have enough eco for Imperial pretty soon. So save up the wood to get up buildings. If you're too late with that, this whole thing is ruined and you won't get to Imperial. So just get the gold, get the wood. Now you can see I can afford a university. I built university right away. Oof. My voice is breaking. And now I can afford a monastery. So I will do the monastery now. And oh boy, did my economy go up fast with this civilization. It's really nice civ to do very fast eagle push with. So I'm just gonna assign 1 TC on wood now, the rest goes to gold. And why I want so much wood is because I want to do barracks. I'm gonna pause here and talk about a little bit why and when this build order is important. It's when your ally are in the position to have your opponent open. He's not walled, he's open, and you can flood eagles into their base. If everyone's fully walled, you have to go for Siege Onager first. If you cannot break in anywhere, that's when you go for Siege Onager. But if they're open, do what I'm doing now and add barracks. If they're not, you can still go for this build, but you can go super early Siege Onagers. Super early, so you can sell a bit of food. And now I can click up to castle to Imperial Age at 23 minutes with insanely good economy. You can gold shaft mining, heavy plow, and I can start building the barracks. I can do these upgrades while you're going to Imperial. Do scale my armor and do the barrack upgrades while going to Imp, so that you're ready to go in right away and have a very strong force. You can start spraying to the gold, make a monastery, make a monk, go for the relics. Such a great civilization for this. You can also do this build in Arabia when you're going for Aztec pocket. You often get Aztec pocket and you're forced to boom. If you're able to wall, you can also do this. If you can help your allies get in within 27 minutes, it's definitely worth it. So just while you go imp, don't stop your TCs from working. Keep them working. Now we can put some more stone. Get ready for that garden wars later on. Not right away, of course. Your eco isn't that strong, but definitely enough for elite eagle warriors. So since this is Lower Kingdoms, you have the first upgrade to eagle warriors, which is 200. And then you have to go for elite eagle warriors, which is 800, 500. And you can see the economy is just very good for that right now. Recommending go for the handcart on the way to Imp. It's a very good one. But if you see that your economy cannot reach elite eagles in time, then don't do it. Because it's a food heavy eco upgrade, the handcart. It was 300 food, so it's not always great to do it. So elite upgrades coming in on 2630. Your opponent will be shitting their pants like this computer, saying, "Oh, he's not ready," and eagles can soon start to flood. Fourth upgrade. Oh, just missing 2 food. Third armor upgrade, not fourth, but +4. Okay, this gold is very messy. You should assign. I didn't assign this villager to houses from house. But hey, man, I don't care. I'm Imperial. I'm ready to go. I'm gonna kill. And if you struggle to beat the easiest AI, this is how you do it. The AI is gonna be completely dead right now. He's shaking. He hasn't even taken his boars. And look where we are. We are in his base with elite eagle warriors. He's feudal age. Dead. So guys, I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something. There's of course, very many variants to do this. My builds aren't clean. Nothing is very clean in it, but it's kind of a way to show you how you can adapt your way to go for a nice fast castle with pretty solid Imperial time following up there. Remember, don't add extra on gold right away when you castle age. Use the market to buy food, and please just lure the deer, man. They're so great. If you cannot lure the deer, it's gonna be tricky to do this build, but learn it. It's not very hard. You go behind the deer, you push them to your TC, and your life is so much easier with the economy. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed. The computer is here, pretty dead. You can upgrade forging. You can even buy yourself a castle and then do the garden wars. Economy is so great with Aztec, so hope you learned how to do the little fast eagle build here. Town is looking nice and clean. And yeah, I will see you next guide.